My people, welcome back to Beholder 2. Now, we have some good news and some bad news. The good news... Actually, you know what? I don't think there's any good news. Like, seriously. The bad news is that there's a bill, I believe, from the last time I played, there's a bill due tonight, which is 500 coins, and in a grand total, I have to pay, I think, over 2,000 coins in stupid bills once again. So, yeah, that's fun. I will probably skip this, so I'll be back in a second. Finally. As you can clearly see, I made a good amount of money that I'm probably going to lose by the end of the day, and a good amount of authority as well, and I still have, what, 3 more minutes to go? Jeez, man. Oh, the grind is so real. Okay, well, I think that's all. Let's just have a look around. I don't know, maybe I need to find... What happened? You? Can you leave me alone?
Nah, B.
No. Ripperoni. What's gonna happen to you? What? Oh, what? No. Hey, no, come on, stop. No, don't tell me the grind was worthless. Don't tell me that the grind was worthless. Oh my god, that guy wasn't lying. Oh my god. Evan Redgrave, you are accused of killing Horatio Newport. What the hell? I didn't do anything. I know, right? Oh my god, I grinded so hard for what? He shot himself. He came back from the future, tried to talk me into it, but I refused, and then he killed Newport and disappeared. Right, from the future, of course. Killed himself, then disappeared. What is going on over there? Yes! We've heard better fairy tales, Redgrave, so let's not bother with the stupid stuff. Oh my god! Oh. What happens? What happens next? Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm mining.
I literally have to go way back.
I'm mining.
I don't know how far back is this one.
Mob so icy, wonder why they kill me. I'm just mining in water, I just fell in a hole. Now I'm crying every server I go on. Yeah, it's inspiring. Minecraft. I'm just mining.
I'm so out of it, you guys. I'm so out of this. I don't even know what I have to do anymore, really. Alright, let's take a look at this garbage. Let's take a look at this shit. What do I... Oh my god. Well, the good news is that we can cover everything. And we still have some coins left. So, okay, that's some decent news. Oh my god, I was about to lose my mind, man. I was literally about to lose my mind. Alright, let's see. Let's go hack his stuff. Why can't I hack his stuff? What is it? Hacking Exodus terminals. Jeez, man. Alright, guess I gotta find that book. The Canon of Clones. Read me to gain forbidden knowledge. Wow, okay. I'll read you then. Let's see. Another biometric safe. I don't believe I've opened this one. We've spent so much time studying the immunity of the blind to our signal that we've become blind ourselves. It was so obvious. Heimdall doesn't make corrections as we thought it did. It doesn't fix things the way I had hoped. It suppresses, entirely replaces the subject with itself, leaving no memory of the signal. It's so hideous that I can't find the proper words. This changes everything. Handing it over to the inner circle is the same as allowing a pyromaniac to drive a train with high-octane fuel tanks into a volcano. Today I locked the system to the central terminal and blocked access to everyone except myself. I'll make my last attempt this evening. May 5UB may be less destructive, but there's little hope left. So I don't understand, like, is my father okay with Heimdall or not? And why am I looking at this with table blueprints? I just wasted 5 minutes. Another biometric safe. Okay, guess it was worth my time. Let's open this one. Alpha rhythms are considered to be absent in people with congenital blindness or atrophy of the optic nerve. This issue became crucial when DeSalvo, along with Weinberg, suggested issuing all blind citizens with tickets to For the Blissful Sweet. Curse them. This project was developed to ensure that no one else had to die. Wait, I remember reading this actually. Thank God that the latest data came in proving that algorithms aren't the main indicator of recipient sensitivity. But I was impressed once again by how easily they can solve any difficulties. No man, no problem. It's disgusting. Another reason to think about restricting access to the control terminal. Which he did. Surprisingly. Did I look at this stand? Yes, I did. Alright, let's just get out of here. Oh my god. Now I gotta find a new book. Let's look in here. I don't know, maybe we'll find something. Everybody just started moving towards the paper. Relax, guys. Alright, work phone. Stranger. Let's talk to her. Yep, you speak my language. We've had this conversation before. Okay, I didn't spend too much working, to be honest with you guys. I'm not feeling it. I made enough money to pay that 500 coin bill for tonight, and I believe that's all I'm gonna do because I don't know. I'm trying to pummel through this because of the amount of mistakes I've made. I've had enough with those stupid mistakes. Great, new bills. Just what I need. 300. That would cost me 800. Well, these are due sooner, so whatever. Here we go. So, Weinberg created a clone religion. He made himself into a god, shelved the great leader, and decided to replace everyone else with clones. Pretty smart. That's enough to land him with 3 life sentences. Maybe even get himself drawn and quartered. Cunningham will be pleased. Wait, so that's it? Did I complete everything or what? I still have the book, right? Hold on. Well, that was worthless. What am I gonna do now? Call Cunningham? And then what? Okay, hold up.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, wow. Talk about Isaac Weinberg. I can actually tell him? I saved, so hey. It's Redgrave. Evan, did you find anything on Weinberg? Weinberg is crazy. He plans to replace all people with his damn clones. That could be interpreted as the fantasies of a scientist who got a little carried away with his brainchild. Do you have any proof? Isn't the fact that he's practically planning a coup enough? I have a whole Bible written by him. It describes his every step. That's better. Tomorrow morning I'll arrest him and we'll remove another piece from the board. Meet me at the subway. But I don't want to do this yet. I still have to, like, hack other things. No. Stop. Ah, damn it. Okay, I can go, get this over with, and literally get promoted. But at the same time, I can go ahead and find out even more information about him and my father. And I'm gonna arrest him tomorrow. Hi, Evan. Are you ready? I'm ready, James. Excellent. Let's arrest this bastard. This is the 3rd time you've said that, James. Let's get him over with. What does all of this mean? It means that we're arresting your former comrade, Weinberg. You? This is nonsense. You can't arrest me. I'm the world-famous scientist. I'm the head of this floor. I am the head scientist in the cloning project. The leader himself appointed me here. Times change, Isaac. Crossed the line of trust when you decided to create a cult around yourself. A cult? Around myself? Nonsense! What about the canon of clones? Didn't you want to become a god? How do you know about that? Where did you get my book? Answer me! I'm tired of this shouting. Take this genius away and shut his mouth so that he can't say anything to the guards. Well then. I actually did it. That was pretty quick. But I didn't get to hack his stuff. I'll hack it later anyway. I think I have the book. Good work, Evan. The country and the leader thank you. Yes, but I didn't even come close to solving the mystery of my father's death. That's where you are mistaken. You're one step away from it. What? How? I think that after today's success, the great leader will allow you a visit. Me? But what will I say to him? And what does the death of my father have to do with it? All in good time. When you receive your invitation, contact me. I'll explain everything. Deal, James. I'll be sure to call you. Excellent. Once again, congratulations on a job well done. I feel like I'm gonna get killed. To be honest, I really feel like I'm gonna die. Task failed. I could care less. Oh my god, there's so many things I'm working on right now. Hang on, let me see what my bills look like. Let me see if I'm gonna have a heart attack or not. I'm not gonna have a heart attack. Wow, that's nice. Okay. I'll answer you in a second. It's probably the leader, but I could care less. I want to read these books first. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Yay! New skill! Nice. Alright. Let's go ahead and answer that phone. But first I want to see if I have to do anything outside. Nope. Okay. Stay home. Answer the phone before it gets annoying. We're finally making progress. Oh my god. Pick up the phone. An unknown number. Hello, Evan? This is Amelia Wace. I'd like to thank you. Oh wow. Thank me for what? Remember you told me about that self-development workshop? It was a revelation. I realized that I'd be living my whole life wrong. Wow. I had the wrong job, did things I didn't want to do, loved the wrong people. Wow. I didn't think it would have had such a profound effect. Me neither. Yeah, Evan, it's wonderful. I found a new job and I like where my work is. Appreciated. All thanks to you. I've transferred you some money as a token of gratitude. Thanks again and goodbye. Wow, I'm so glad to hear that. Amelia? Amelia, hello? Oh! Oh my god. Amelia, my heart for you right now is pouring with joy. Thank you so much. Now I don't have to work. Oh god, that's the best part of the day, not working. Jesus, thank you so much, Amelia. Good for you. I'll pay that off. Finally. Whoa, whoa. Redgrave, why did you tell him what I told you? Why? Oh no. The guard came, he did horrible things. I want to die, I cannot. Oh my god, did I really? Oh my god, Maria, please don't. I literally just wanted to help. Did I literally just, like... Why was I looking like that just a second ago? The fuck? Huh? James! Hooray! It's me, Evan. James, I've been promoted to the very top. God damn, Evan. Finally. That's the best news I've heard since... I can't even remember the last time we had such good news. Now what? What's our next move? Sorry to disappoint you, but I don't have a next move. We are entering Terra Incognita. I have no idea what awaits us on the top floor. Your father always fell silent when I asked about it. I don't mean to be rude, James, but... Are you shitting me? I've worked all the way to the top and you don't know what I'm going to find there? You'll find answers, Evan. That I'm sure of. At this time, I'm coming with you. Your clearance allows you to bring visitors with you. You're one of the gods now. Thank you, James. Honestly, I'd feel better with you around. We won't leave a single question unanswered. Heimdall, the death of your father, all the injustices perpetrated in the name of the leader. We'll find the answers to every question and hold the guilty accountable. Meet me near the elevator, Evan. Why do I feel like I'm gonna die? Or I'm gonna get double-crossed? Or I'm gonna fall out the building like my father did? I don't know why, but I have a feeling that's exactly gonna happen. Do I have bills? Hold on. I didn't even realize... Yes, I do have bills. Okay. I'm so excited, I forgot about these stupid bills. What do I got to pay? Hey! Let's go to bed. Well, Evan, are you ready? I think so, James. Are you sure? Perhaps you still have some unfinished business in the ministry? Any promises you still have to keep? Something tells me that there's no going back once we step into that elevator. Why? Go to the top floor. Let's just... Oh god, let's just go. I have no unfinished business. Let's go. It's time to get some answers. Excellent, my boy. Let's go. Well, I am gonna die. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm gonna die. I don't know why. I'm calling it now. Okay. Jeez, a golden elevator. We're gonna get shot. He's gonna double cross me. He's gonna hit me. He's gonna do something. I knew it. I knew it. Oh my god. What the f? What? James, my dude. The only guy I trusted. The only guy I could trust. What is going on? Am I gotta do something? I think my brain just sharded, bro. What? Hello, Evan. Hemnitz? What? What the hell? How? Why? From your exclamations, it's hard to tell what you're more stunned by, Cunningham's tragic death or my own miraculous resurrection. I dare say both events are equally shocking to you, so I'll give you some time to have a look around. I can't talk. I literally can't talk. George, please don't kill me. Poor, jeez, why'd you kill James, though? He seems like such a good guy. What the hell? What is this? Wrong password. Wrong password. What is going on? What is going on? Oh my god. And look at how dirty our city is. Jeez, that's a terrible view. I mean, I had to look around, George, but what's wrong? Please don't shoot me. George, why James? Like, you have to tell me. Why'd you just do that? I'm sure you figure a lot of things out as you scrambled your way to the top, but I imagine you still have a lot of questions. Ask away. We have plenty of time. Just please don't do anything stupid. I have enough rounds left in this gun to put you next to Cunningham 8 times over. Wow. You know what? George has a point. I'm gonna shut up, stand still, and ask questions. You said that the wise leader doesn't decide anything. Oh yes, you have a unique opportunity to see the wise, great, fair leader exactly how he really is. If you're going to weep in disappointment, don't do it too loud. There's a button in the terminal. The password is organic vegetable. Ah ha ha ha. You'll appreciate the joke soon enough. No, but I still want to talk. Who are you? I'm George Hebnitz, and now without any false modesty, I can say that I am the smartest member of the Inner Circle. Inner Circle? That's what we call the elite group of people who really govern this country. The rest all laughed at me. They saw my return to being a senior manager in the Citizens' Appeal Department as a foolish flight of fancy. They even came up with a word for it, downshifting. But only there, down below, can you see all the vulnerabilities of the system. Only by pretending to be one of the mere mortals could I find ways to access other structures such as Internal Investigations Division. Wow. All it took was a little dirt scrapped from the very bottom, just 342 incoherent reports, a little indirect evidence of the rest of the Inner Circle being corrupt, 14 blurry photos to be exact, and that was it. James Aldous Cunningham took the bait and started digging. Wow. How is this possible? You were executed. I saw you hanged in public with my own eyes. You weren't the only one who witnessed it, and that was the point. There was nothing supernatural about it. Bribes for the guards, a climbing safety rig under my jacket, a couple of clasps, and a hook for the noose. The really hard part was having to hang there without moving after the little chauffeur for the following 18 hours and 43 minutes. Jeez, but why? You know, you seem like a smart man. You made your way to the top after all, and yet you still don't get some very simple things. Strange. It's so the others think I'm no longer around. My rivals are more dangerous than yours, Evan. What rivals? Ferguson, DeSalvo, Weinberg. While I was dead, they were competing with each other, thinking that they didn't have to worry about anyone else behind their backs. Ask about the Inner Circle. I want to find out Cunningham first. Why did you kill him? Nothing personal. Cunningham had played his part, and therefore it was time to remove him. He'd become waste material. Jesus, man. And what was his part? He may have mentioned that he had a superior. I was that superior. Although he never once saw me, and he received all his orders by telephone. I don't think he ever even guessed that the first circumstantial evidence he found on the Inner Circle also came from me. He used you, and I used him to eliminate my competitors and gain access to the Heimdall project through you. He's gonna force me to open the Heimdall project, is he? So I'm probably either gonna die refusing, or open it and give him what he needs, and then probably die after. Ask about the Inner Circle. Tell me about the Inner Circle. Me, Ferguson, DeSalvo, Weinberg, and your father. That's the whole Inner Circle. What about the wise leader? Doesn't he rule everything? Evan, are you really that much of a fool? That old loon never ruled anything. It's been that way from the very beginning. What? Just wait. You'll still have a chance to chat with him today. And why not? You've definitely earned your audience. I'm gonna die today. Ask about father. Was my father involved? Your father worked on Heimdall, not by himself, of course. He was a talented administrator and politician, but no scientist. He did achieve a real breakthrough. His team discovered how to completely block the signal for individual recipients. Without this, there would have been no point to the project. The entirety of the powerful elite would also be under the influence of the signal. I, for one, didn't much fancy becoming a slobbering idiot, jumping through hoops for whoever's standing at the control panel. Put simply, Heimdall is as much Caleb Redgrave's child as you are. And considering the fact that you and your father barely spoke to each other, I could unequivocally say which of you he loved more. Wow. Jeez, man. Okay. What is this project? What's the purpose of it? To control people, using repeater towers spread throughout the city, 2,841 of them altogether, connected to a single network. If you adjust the wavelength properly and send a signal, you can make people do anything you like. Wow. What's more, it's possible to create more complex patterns and command different people to do different things. You can make ordinary people obey and not complain. Make soldiers go to war. Make workers work. You can command everyone to be happy and they'll be happy. Or you can order everyone to voluntarily go to the nearest euthanasia center and free up some space. One way or another, each individual will become a link in one great chain, part of a self-sustaining system that sees everything and hears everything. This is Heimdall. Ask about the bosses of the other floors. Why was it necessary to get me to deal with the bosses? As I said, I needed someone to help get rid of my competitors. Let's discuss how well that went. Ferguson, thanks to you, that pompous turkey of a man will be kept very busy digging holes for pools he'll never get to swim in. Great work. As for DeSalvo, a pure psychopath who should have been put down like a rabid dog a long time ago. Of course, I can't say I haven't gotten my hands dirty from time to time, but I believe that violence should be justified and functional. The things he did were inexcusable and unforgivable. You did everyone a favor by putting an end to it all. As for Weinberg, things got out of hand with that clown and his clones. Let him see what an ideal society truly looks like. You were right not to get swept up in his ideas. We'd be heading for a future overrun with clones otherwise. I think it's only fitting that he serve as biomaterial to help create the clones he loves so much. As for where that leaves us, you did a superlative job. Well done. You played your part in Symphony without missing a single note. You're the star performer. The inner circle has been eliminated, and now I'm the only one left. I'll be sure to give you a certificate of merit for all your hard work, Evan Redgrave. Ha 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 ha, he's gonna kill me. I'm telling you, he's gonna kill me. How did my dad die? I'll make no secret of the fact that Caleb posed a problem for all of us. What he was developing had the potential not just shake the scales of power. Heimdall was capable of simply smashing the scales into dust, and opinions on the matter differed. Some people didn't believe that such a project could actually be completed, some wanted to wait until development was finished so that they could take it for themselves, and some were quite content with the current balance of power. But then the first test exceeded our wildest expectations. It was 100% effective. But your father, and this was a surprise, suddenly grew conscious. So you all had him killed. Who was the one who did it? You? I think he was just trying to protect you. None of us had any qualms about harming each other's families, after all. You won't believe me, of course, and why should you? But your father jumped out that window himself. You're right. I don't believe a word of it. You don't have to believe it. You can watch the surveillance camera footage yourself from the terminal. The password is Icarus. Hold on, I'm not done talking. Why am I here? I understand all of that, but what does it have to do with me, damn it? The threat of the death of his son would have been enough to get Caleb to give up and hand over access to the first person to get to you. So he was clever about it. He turned Heimdall to your biometrics, DNA and vital signs. Then he killed himself. So you are the only person in the world who can activate the program. But why he stashed those boxes with launch codes all over the ministry, which, again, only you can open, I do not quite understand. So you have to be alive, healthy, and calm. That is, not in pain or under stress to launch Heimdall. That's why you weren't dragged to this office right away. That's why the boss of each floor tried, let's say, to draw you into the orbit of their interests. Each of the bosses wanted something. What do you want? Me? What do you think I want? Something tells me that a person whose mind could weave such a plan to eliminate competitors doesn't simply want to enjoy the power. Well, cards on the table, right? Spit it out! I've been here for many years, in this muddy pool of yours that you call the Great State for some unfathomable reason. What could be so great about such colossal mound of shit? You're like maggots crawling around in the garbage, incapable of imagining anything better. What use is your freedom if you don't know what to do with it? You yourselves gave it up to a handful of wicked people many years ago. And it would have been fine if you only poisoned your own lives, but you've built everything around the fact that someone else has to blame. Everything from economics to demographics is tied to a war with your neighbors, who are also responsible, it turns out, for your inability to go and do something about it. Oh my god, you're a mole. Berean? I've forgotten who I am over the years, but I have not forgotten that I want to end this damn war that continues to take so many lives. That's why I'm here, Evan. I want to use Heimdall to stop this meat grinder, so that your people and my people can safely build around our own happiness. Well then, Evan, it's time to do what you've spent so much time working towards. Now you will launch Heimdall and hand control over to me. And don't try anything funny, I still have the revolver, I can live without Heimdall. You can't live without your head. But I didn't get to... Oh, come on, I didn't get to talk to the boss, no! What? Oh my god. What is going on? Did he put a force field around himself? Oh. So I have the freedom to do what I please. I'm not gonna give him what he wants. You dare do something like that? Wow, some kind of force field. Father even thought of that. Now I really can make my own choice. No, wait, let me talk to the damn boss. God damn it. I'm gonna reload a save that I made and then talk to the boss and then we'll end it from there. Do I want to do that right now? I think I'm gonna put it right now so I don't spoil anything and then we'll see. Alright, let me see. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's him? This old sack of garbage? Okay, let me click the cameras. Oh. Oh, we're gonna find some juicy information. Great job, Redgrave. A real breakthrough. I won't let you bastards have Heimdall. You only make things worse. To hell with you. You protected your son. We understand and respect that, but you didn't do anything to protect yourself. How long do you think you'll last on my table? You've got to jump off cliffs all the time and build your wings on the way down. What? Isaac, what is he talking about? Wow. He did jump on his own, did he? Holy crap. Literally the beginning of this game was that. Deja vu! Wow. That is crazy. So I know what my father wants now. The wise leader. This guy's dead. Let's talk to this freak. Hello. Hello, is that you, Caleb? No, you look a lot like him. I'm his son. I have so many questions for you, I don't even know where to start. I'm sorry to disappoint you, young man, but I don't know very much. I will have something to ask of you, but that's for later. In the meantime, ask your questions. If I can, I will answer. Ask about the Inner Circle? Do you know about the Inner Circle? Do you even know what's going on in the Ministry? I have no idea what you're talking about. These people don't really ask for my opinion. And why would they? What? You're the wise leader. And what does that mean? The wise leader is an image, nothing more. Yep. You are the father of the nation, the leader of the great state, the conscious, the mind, and honor of our era. Ugh. I want to tell you a story. It's hard to believe, but once, a very, very, very long time ago, I was a teenager. Fantasy books were incredibly popular at the time, kind of like fairy tales for adults. Have you ever read anything like that? Those kinds of books are banned. They say that every citizen must build a real life, not live in fantasies. Well, when I was young, these books were everywhere, and the hardest part was finding the good stories among all the rest. My friend told me the simplest way of identifying the bad ones. You have to read the description on the back, and if you come across a sentence containing more than 3 words that start with a capital letter, the book is most likely rubbish. This technique still works almost 100% of the time. I hope you now understand why I'm quite sick and tired of all these wise leaders' I hope you now understand why I'm quite sick and tired of all these wise leader consciences, minds, and so on. Yeah, makes sense. Why don't you do anything? You just lie here while injustices happen all around you, in your own name. What can I do? I have long been just a tired old man who can't even move more than 100 steps away from these machines. Would you like to hear how I became the wise leader? I was an aspiring theater actor when the revolution started. I mostly played small parts. The most humiliating experience I ever had was portraying a corpse for 3 hours. Seems ironic now, doesn't it? So the revolutionaries stormed the theater during one of those shows and shot dead every actor for worshipping bourgeoisie's values. Left me alone, seeing as I was already acting dead. A week later, I encountered them again on the street. They were shocked. They must have remembered my face. Then someone yelled, "It's a miracle!" And before I knew it, I was put on a pedestal to give a speech. Either out of fear or relief, I got carried away with it. Turns out I was great at making rousing speeches. Within a fortnight, I may have put an edit just now, but yeah, I was the face of the revolution. And, as you can guess, it became my job to speak someone else's words from a stage, inspiring and motivating others. You're Stalin, let's come on, let's keep it real. I was a nobody, and I remained a nobody. I was a nobody, and I remained a nobody, just an echo. At least now I don't have to play with dead anymore. As you can see, I already look much deader than any corpse. What is all this? Why are you here? What are the organs in the tubes? What are the organs in those tubes for? I'm over 100 years old. They continue to transplant failing organs into me and keep me hooked up to life support. The worst thing is, nobody cares what I want. When they don't need me, they put me in an induced coma. Jesus Christ. When they do need me, usually to record yet another propaganda video, they raise me from the dead. Why? Wouldn't it be less trouble to use the lookalikes? We had those for a time, but they all wanted something. Money, women, or just to get drunk all the time. After a couple of unfortunate incidents, I was decided to just go back to one person who already accepted his fate long ago. I'm not blind, I'm easily replaceable. They just don't want to go to the effort. You said you had a request of me. I understand that asking this from a stranger is too much, but there might be no other chance. I'm so tired, I'm so sick of myself. So many years have passed and I'm still the same soulless talking machine. I want you to kill me. What? Kill me, I beg you. Stop this meaningless agony. After all, so many people have been deprived of their organs to support my life. I'm just a scratched up turntable playing the same record over and over again. Unplugging me is pointless. Those life supports have a great many safeguards. Just take a pillow. Kill me, friend. Do the right thing. End my suffering. I will. Undoubtedly. And why do I say that? Look at him. Come on, let's be honest. And he wants to die too. And people are suffering because of him. Might as well just do the job. Okay, I will help you. I'm sorry. Not at all. May your hand be steady. Please know you're doing me a great kindness. Pillow of Destiny. Achievement unlocked. Jesus Christ. Are they really gonna show me putting up? Yep, they will. Well, that's nice. Jeez. And where's George Hemnitz in all of this? And George is what? Just enjoying the show? What a terrible sight. Welcome to the Heimdall control system. Congratulations on gaining administrator privileges, Evan Redgrave. You have 245 codes for protocol changes. The maximum is 50. Wow. Select the required protocol. Connect independent circuits. What? You've got to jump off cliffs all the time and build your wings on the way down. Wait, I don't understand. God mode. God mode? Happiness for all, free of charge. Isolate Heimdall. What? Okay, my father didn't want to do this, so he killed himself in the process, and he waited for me to make the right choice, which is not do Heimdall. So how do I have to, like, what is God mode? Do I want to do God mode? I don't know what I want to do. I'm saving. Alright, let's try God mode. Attention, this protocol may alter recipient perception of the current administrator status. Proceed to...
A low pulsating hum droned through the city, filling the air, boring into every mind and bending every single person to its mechanical will. Men and women, adults and children, rich and poor.
Okay.
In just a few minutes, the entire population submitted to Heimdall's power.
Okay.
From then on, people thought, felt, wished, and did only what was required of them.
Interesting. What did I do? I don't understand.
Is a cult of personality really such a bad thing? After all, if someone receives praise to the high heavens, doesn't that mean that they deserve it? The mindless worship of the wise leader was replaced by the blind adoration of Evan Redgrave.
Wow.
And if citizens had previously been able to afford to express their disapproval of the current state of affairs even in a whisper, now no one would have dared to do so. Because having one's own thoughts is an unaffordable luxury in a country covered with relay towers.
Terrible.
But this is not the end. It is only the beginning. There are still so many places in the world where Heimdall towers are yet to rise into the skies, and so many countries yet to learn about Evan Redgrave.
So I basically made myself the wise leader.
Wise leader. Is that not the pinnacle of a ministry career? The name Redgrave was respected before, but now it inspires awe.
Jeez.
Isn't that what you wanted for your son, Father? Isn't that the greatness you dreamed of when you created Heimdall? Evan sits at the top of the world, and everything belongs to him, from the mountains and rivers to the people and their thoughts. He alone decides what his subjects can feel and want.
Sounds terrible, but then good at the same time.
Evan Redgrave is a god now, and what does it matter that the fate of all gods is loneliness?
Why loneliness? Doesn't he have a wife and a daughter? Okay, that's one of them. Hold on. Let me load that most recent save. Back at square one. Okay. Well, that was the ending of God mode. I don't know if that's a good or bad ending, if I'm being completely honest. But we're gonna go over every single possible ending, and then... yeah, we're gonna end it, man. Happiness for all, free of charge. An experiment protocol to introduce recipients to the pursuit of personal happiness and public welfare. Oh wait, public welfare. Not recommended for use without prior A/B testing on A/B audience during A/B period. And I don't know what A/B is, but okay. What? I don't understand anything. Without analysis of selected cohorts, soft launch may result in an LTV decrease. I don't know what that means, but yeah, okay, yes. Experimental protocol initiated. Happiness for all, free of charge. Okay, here's an alternate ending.
Pulsating hum drawn through the city.
Next. What's gonna happen now?
The desire of an abstract common good embedded into the minds of citizens had unexpected consequences. As it turns out, everyone has their own idea of good, and this meant that people strived for different, often opposite things.
I
A
see.
wave of unmotivated violence swept through the city.
Jeez.
People attacked one another at random, sincerely believing that they were doing it for the common good. When the wave of violence subsided, leaving behind it blood-soaked streets, the few survivors, shaken to the depth of their souls by the incident, started building a better world.
Jeez. Wow.
And they did it with such fervor that they forgot about their own basic needs. After only a month, Elmer was a ghost town where even the most desperate did not set foot.
Wow.
Anyone who understood what was happening and who still had free will wisely fled the city, while Evan stayed on the top floor, witnessing the consequences of his choice day after day.
Terrible stuff.
Sometimes in moments of weakness, he thought that punishing himself with the monstrous sight of the massacre below was enough to atone for his sins. But soon there was no one left to whom he could repent.
I'm really sorry, Evan.
The shredders several floors below seemed more and more attractive to Evan every day. But what mattered was that the thought was his own.
Wow. What a terrible ending. Alright, here we are again. Oh boy. Alright, what did I do? I added happiness for all God mode. Unfortunately, I can't open this one yet. I still need a couple of more biometric safes. I really hope I can find some, actually. I really do. I want to get that code. But let's see. Connect independent circuits. Isolate Heimdall. Let's do the independent circuits. Attention, this protocol is used only for testing the power consumption of subsystems at minimum power. Running this protocol at levels exceeding 50% may lead to the complete destruction of the entire Heimdall system. Current power. 93! Are you sure you want to continue? Yeah, sure. Serial connection of the independent circuits initiated. And there goes the systems. Oh my god, I destroyed everything.
A series of terrible explosions shook the city.
Oh boy.
The relay towers became colossal columns of flame, falling on residents' houses and destroying the streets below. Violent fires raged for several days, and when they were finally put out, the heaps of twisted iron and sad memories were all that remained of Project Heimdall.
Wow.
Little changed in the country. Ministers continued to fight over power. Old players were deposed by new ones, each more vain than the last. A lack of principles became a synonym for success. Ordinary citizens remained a bargaining chip in political games, small cogs in the soulless machine of total surveillance and control.
Terrible.
The ruling elite had no use for Evan. After the protective dome disappeared, he was held at gunpoint and thrown out the same window his father had fallen from.
Wow.
Like father, like son, they shouted at him in a mocking farewell. And only during that fall, in a state of absolute terror, did Evan truly feel free for the first time in his life, even if only for a fraction of a second.
These endings are so terrible. Maybe I can find something in here. The Inner Circle. Who came up with such a name for the handful of people running the country, hiding behind the image of the wise leader? I often asked this question at first, but then realized that there was as much sense to it as there is in the appeals of citizens coming to the ministry, because the Inner Circle doesn't include a single honest person, I used to think that one of them was trustworthy, but he turned out to be the most cunning and slippery of them all. I sometimes even doubt whether he's human at all. I have 250 codes! Maximum is 250! Yes! We did it! Alright. I know which one you guys want to see. You've got to jump off cliffs all the time and build your wings on the way down. And then after that, we're gonna do isolate Heimdall. But let's see what happens with the good ending. The content of the protocol has been hidden by a previous administrator. Initializes protocol? Yes. Protocol initialized. Up to you. Playing the present phase. You've made the right choice, son. I'm proud of you, and I love you very much. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Protocol loaded. That's really nice. That was so wholesome.
A low pulsating hum droned through the city, filling the air, boring into every mind, and bending every single person to its mechanical will. Men and women, adults and children, rich and poor.
This was so wholesome.
In just a few minutes, the entire population submitted to Heimdall's power. From then on, people thought, felt, wished.
I wish only that was required. I already heard this, man. Come on. Oh my god. Let's see.
You can't force a person to be happy against their will. But what if you forcefully give them free will? What if you instill in them a single thought? From now on, you make your own decisions and take responsibility for your own actions. Could it bring about peace? The inhabitants of Helmer were the first to become truly independent. Even though their lives weren't perfect, their choices were often far from ideal, and the consequences of these choices were painful.
Oh, damn, that's
But they
nice.
had their own choices, their own happiness, and their own mercy. The ministers, all of them were executed. The monstrous and useless bureaucratic apparatus was gradually dismantled, and the ministry building was turned into a museum dedicated to senseless cruelty.
Oh man, this is really wholesome. This is really, really wholesome.
Evan became a full-fledged member of the new society. When asked about what happened in the last days of the great state, he would only smile and stay silent. He had no wish to recall his time spent in the ministry or the nightmares that he witnessed and took part in. Evan lost himself in real work and finally reunited with his family.
Oh, that's nice.
Till the very end of his life, he tried to erase from his memory the faces of his superiors and colleagues, wishing fervently that he could stop hearing military marches in the distance and the roar of 1,000 voices chanting, "All hail the wise leader."
Wow. We did it, lads. We did it. My people, we did it. We finally did it. This game was great. I really enjoyed this game. It had a very awesome spin to it. Reminds me of a communist regime back in the Soviet Union, if I'm being completely honest. Come on, let's be honest. Like, look at the statue. Come on. Come on. Come on. Anyway, this was a great game. I really enjoyed it.
Put the money in my ass, nigga.
Alrighty, lads. Here we are again. Let's go ahead and isolate Heimdall. Attention, isolating the system from any external changes is possible only by the complete removal of all biometric data. In addition to formatting access data and activating additional firewalls, this protocol assumes the physical elimination of the last active administrator with the total removal of his/her DNA chains. Medical data suggests that this procedure is quick and highly painful. Are you sure you want to proceed? Sure. Complete system isolation procedure launched. Alright, let's see what happens on this one.
Over time, the huge relay towers became a familiar part of the urban landscape. Slowly turning rusty and useless, they hung gloomily over the heads of everyone below.
Well, this looks like a terrible ending.
And though some said that the towers were only slumbering, still waiting for their master, no one ever found out what they were really built for. Little changed in the country.
Is this the same ending? I think it is. Let's go ahead and give access to George.
Evan's sacrifice wasn't in vain.
Oh.
None of the ministers who so passionately wanted unlimited control over the minds of the citizens were able to have it.
Did Thanos just snap his fingers or something? What the hell?
Who knows how much worse things could have been if Heimdall had fallen into the wrong hands.
This is
But
terrible.
in the final seconds of his life, Evan still thought, could things have turned out differently? Was there ever any way for me to change something for the better?
Don't worry, Evan, there was, and I did it. So there's no need to feel bad about that. I think Thanos snapped his fingers right next to you, man. You just got Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. Anyway, next. Alright, here we are again. Searching for users, complete. Let's give Hamnitz. Transferring administrator privileges to new user. What a twist! Mr. Hamnitz, Heimdall is waiting your instructions. Let's see what happens.
Heimdall deceived Evan unashamedly. With the relays at his disposal, he spread them quickly throughout the country and immediately carried out his plan to destroy the population.
Hamnitz, you bastard.
People dutifully lined up at the euthanasia centers, and when there was no one left, the Boreans came and took everything they needed.
Wow.
The once great country became a desert with the frightening, empty streets of a ghost town.
And what happened to me? I died, didn't I?
Evan wasn't able to see it through to the end. He was only able to marvel at how quickly his fate had been decided, and regretted that Heimdall didn't find enough soap for his rope. At
Jeez.
least he wasn't around to witness one of the largest genocides in history, and the destruction of his family along with it.
Terrible. What a terrible ending. I'm so happy we found the right ending. We did it! We did it, you guys. We did it, my people. We did it. We beat this game. We got the good ending. Everything's all well, thankfully. Yeah, we ended this game really well. This was a great series. I really enjoyed making this with you guys and, you know, going along as the story progresses and finding out all the plot twists. I mean, look, who would have thought that George Hemnitz was still made it out alive? It was the second day of my game that he died, I believe. Like, jeez, man. That was a plot twist. That was a plot twist of the century. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching this episode, and thank you guys very much for sticking around with these series with me. This was very fun to make, and yeah, this was great. I might start something new, maybe a new series, maybe a new game. We'll see what happens. If you guys have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. Please leave a like if you enjoyed it, and if you're not subscribed and you're enjoying this content, feel free to subscribe. Thank you guys very much for watching, and yeah, I'll see you guys.